What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Alexis J here, bringing you some fresh entertainment and 412 gossip right here on the Weekly Wrap. Okay, y'all ready for the scoop rundown? Let's get started. But first, let me ask a quick question that's been weighing heavily on my heart lately. Why is it so hard for these rich celebrities to pay their child support? This seems to be an ongoing issue, particularly coming from the black men of the entertainment biz, or at least that's all the headlines have been covering. Even big-time heavy hitters like Dame Dash can't seem to stray away from the baby mama drama. Dame has been recently going back and forth with fashion designer and ex-wife Rachel Roy with crazy lawsuits and custody battles over their daughter Ava. Well, when Dame failed to show up to their most recent court hearing, the Manhattan judge issued a warrant for his arrest unless Mr. Dash immediately forks over the money that he owes. And we ain't talking about no chump change either. Dame reportedly owes over $91,000 in back child support and school and camp fees for their daughter, another $250,000 in debts to Rachel Roy for breaking their divorce agreement by not paying the mortgages on their New York homes. He was also ordered to pay $25,000 of Roy's $40,000 lawyer fees as well. Okay, maybe I would be a little hesitant to come up off almost $400,000 too, but how could you even let the debt get that high? We all know Dame is a Rockefeller mogul and he for surely has the money, so my advice would be just pay up. That's definitely not a good look to be negating responsibilities, especially when there's a child involved. Come on, Dame! And I know y'all are tired of hearing me gabbing about love and hip hop, but let me just say that there is a known fact that's in deep child support debt too, and on the up and coming episode, it looks like Atlanta rapper Lil Scrappy is catching heat from his baby mom Erica for failing to pay child support as well. Get it together, fellas. Alright, next up, let's talk about some new celebrity love in the air. Somebody who isn't exactly engaging in baby mama drama, but instead broke up with her son's father and has seemed to move on to bigger and better things. My UwebTV favorite new couple award this week goes to singer superstar Ciara and Seattle Seahawks quarterback and Super Bowl champion Russell Wilson. Now, rumors have been spreading about the two dating for a few weeks now. Wilson divorced his wife last year, and Miss Ciara broke it off with her ex-fiance / baby father and gorgeous rapper Future at the end of last summer. So it seemed like the perfect timing for the two to hook up. And the rumors were confirmed when Russell escorted Ciara to the White House state dinner recently. Looking quite dapper, might I add. Now I know I called Future gorgeous a few moments ago, but fans everywhere seem to think Russell Wilson was a major upgrade for Ciara. And I guess I have to agree. She would have never gotten into the White House just by being Future's wife or anything. Fans everywhere have since been taunting Future on social networks about the situation and are even leaving football emojis under his pictures on Instagram? Come on guys, be nice. Future responded on Twitter with a simple, quote, "I wish I cared," and then continued promoting his new single. Well, hey Future, if you're looking for somebody to be get back at Ciara with, please feel free to hit up Alexis J. I'll see what I can finesse. Okay, let's talk about another one of my favorite rappers with dreadlocks, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne just can't seem to find peace these days, and it seems he keeps making more new enemies. Somebody decided to shoot up his tour buses last week after a show he did in an Atlanta nightclub called The Compound. Shots were fired at his two tour buses shortly after Wayne and his posse left the club. Thankfully, no one was injured, but reports have recently surfaced saying that the shooting may have stemmed from an incident during the show between Lil Wayne and some heckling fans. Wayne supposedly shared a couple words with the fans who were eventually escorted out by security, but the argument was said to have been pretty heated. Now, it isn't confirmed that these fans were responsible for the shooting, and it may have well been just a coincidence. Or maybe, just maybe, the shooters were sent by rapper Young Thug because he was in his feelings after he got booed off stage in Louisiana, Lil Wayne's hometown, the night before the shooting. Okay, now I'm just making up rumors, but it is fun to speculate on such a scenario, especially when the audience was yelling out Holly Grove and Wheezy during his performance in between the boos at Southern University. Young Thug could no way ignore the crowd and responded by saying, "I still love you" during the show. Aw, way to kill him with kindness, Young Thug. Well, there is somebody fans might love to see on stage again, and that is the rapper, producer, and boss man that is Sean P. Diddy Combs. Well, Diddy went on Ellen this week and announced he will be doing his final world tour this year. I know, crushing news, isn't it? I mean, because it's his last tour, not because we thought Diddy was done a long time ago or anything. But hey, if he plays all his old school jams and brings out some of the original Bad Boy members, it might actually be a decent show. So make sure you're on the lookout for those dates when they drop. Now let's get to the good part. What has been happening in the 412 lately? Well, the biggest story this week is surrounding DJ Mike Jax, a voice you could always hear on Whammo 100 during the 5 o'clock traffic jam every day. Well, it looks like we won't be hearing too much more from him in the future. Mike Jax took to Instagram this week and posted a list of the criminal charges that Freddie Grey faced in recent years. Now, I'm sure you've all been fully aware about the situation in Baltimore, Maryland, and the speculation surrounding Grey's death at the hands of the Baltimore Police Department. Jax's caption to the picture of the charges read, quote, "He was pretty busy before he was unjustly killed at the hands of Baltimore PD, #pray for Baltimore." Now, Mike Jax received some pretty heavy backlash for this post, and a lot of listeners called the station to complain and even put threats out on the DJ. Whammo 100 made a statement saying the post was, quote, "too controversial." Jax has since publicly apologized on social media and said his intentions were not to justify Grey's death, but instead simply promote a discussion about it, and he understands that the timing of the comments were very insensitive. As some of you may or may not know, Mike Jax is a Caucasian male, and this is probably a major reason why his comments may have rubbed listeners the wrong way. Mike Jax has since been suspended from the airwaves, and it is unknown as to whether the station will decide to bring him back. The main thing I can say about this situation is I just hope we all stay educated. I hope we all search for the truth and keep a thorough knowledge of the facts and not just base opinions off social media and even real life media like CNN and Fox. My heart goes out to the family of Freddie Grey, and I will indeed be praying for Baltimore, as well as the rest of the nation. Well, I hate to leave you guys on such a heavy note, but I also hope I gave my audience something to think about this week. Let us know how you feel. Tweet us at UwebTV or at me, GoodAlex, 3 X's, and #TheWeeklyWrap. As always, thanks for rocking with me. This is The Weekly Wrap on UwebTV, and I'm Alexis J. I'll catch y'all next time.